has, I guess, been founded to the northwest there. Good luck to them with, you know, the whole surviving thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe it's not other news, it's actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this. That's the Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous, I bet. Do you know someone who gambles? Then maybe this will make you laugh. Or, I guess it might make you really happy.
That is not acceptable. Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
So did you find out what happened to the
You know
courier?
where she is?
No.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
Amazing.
I don't think
It's as if time
Jack,
itself has avoided.
I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
No problem. I'll bring her back.
The trouble usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
I know the third rail. I'll ask around there.
Safety's off. I don't like the look of this place one bit.
Huh?
Hey, Cleo.
I've got a weapon here for every situation. Hunting, protection.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
That's an interesting find. And still intact.
I toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Paying customers, aren't we?
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Excuse me, miss?
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
It's tempting, but unfortunately I'm married to the stage.
Hey, Magnolia.
Looking for me? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Oh, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
I just need to know where she is.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas.
And that was Frankie Carl
Yes,
there.
that's right.
Well,
the
I
one
mean, I guess it
Imogene was always
actually Mark
hanging
Hughes
on.
doing the singing, but
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers
never
with that
mind.
salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
coming to you from the jewel green. The green. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. I hope you liked this song. It's Butcher Pete by Roy Brown. Wait, unless it's Roy Brown by Butcher. No, it's Butcher Pete by Roy Brown.
Every map of this area we've recovered has the comment mark with a big red X. I guess we'll find out why.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always
Listening
glad
to
to
a
see a new
performance
face
here
around
would have
here.
been
Tell me
extraordinary.
something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
The whole world is broken.
That's what I used to think. Until I found a way to make a difference, to transform my life, and maybe everyone else's too. We call ourselves the Pillars of the Community. We're a pretty new movement, so you may not have heard of us. But we're growing fast all across the Commonwealth, and you can be part of this exciting future. Step right this way, and I'll be happy to tell you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
Sounds good.
Well, that's just fantastic. I know you're going to fit right in around here. Right this way, neighbor. I'm always excited to welcome a new member into our fold.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. I got an urgent mission. If you're a true fan, stop by the Memory Den
Don't
and
worry.
talk to Kent
I don't
Conley.
bite.
The Silver Shroud needs you.
Galaxy News Radio.
Good work. Don't leave
When
anything
evil
behind.
walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
That's right. I'm here to rescue you.
What makes you think I need to be rescued?
What, did you ask to be locked in here?
No, of course not. I could have left whenever I chose. I was just waiting to see if Thomas would come to his senses. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man.
Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here.
Excuse me.
I
in
hope
Diamond
you
City,
decide
and
to become one of the pillars of the
I'll
community.
just read it. Feeling tired? Need a pick-me-up? Need a pick-me-up? Visit Chemicare and get a prescription today. A balanced life through chemistry. Louis Jordan is up next. It's spelled Lewis, but don't be fooled. This one I can relate to because I don't like talking to people.
Try again. I think it's clearing up.
Amazing.
Edward,
It's
switch
as if
to
time
single
itself has
sideband
avoided this
modulating. Can you hear me?
Oh my God, it's happening.
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
See now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Oh. What do you want?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
Let's go.
Good. I'll explain on the way. Hold on. Weren't you off looking for Imogene? Did you find her?
I found her. She's fine, by the way.
Oh? Good.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Lock tight.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
I'd just
Nice.
leave that if I were you.
Ready? Let's go. You should know what we're going...
It's a shame these people have to live in fear. Sheltering in this old stadium, all those perfectly good buildings are still standing outside.
This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So, Don't break my stuff if you don't mind. I don't, okay. I usually don't. This is why.
You just heard Crawl Out Through the Fallout.
I don't think we're alone.
Here's the thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll just read it. Fallon's Basement, providing top-of-the-line fashion to Diamond City for over 10 generations. Here's, it's into each life some rain was to fall.
Hey. Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Definitely. For 600 years old, it's in pretty good shape.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this place back, people will know we mean business. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side, and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Let's hit them from both sides.
We'll split up, and you can join whichever side you think needs the extra support. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position. going.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Looks like they've been nesting. We're gonna have to take out these eggs, or they'll be back before we know it.
Looks like the hole up inside old Bill.
Sure looks that way. Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. The General and I will clear the wall. Let's do this, General. Brotherhood. Whew. Let's do this. I think that's all of them. Waste of ammo. Make sure that was all of them. What the hell was that?
Where'd they go? Eliminated. Let's show them how the Brotherhood does it.
Yeah! All right. Good work, people. But we aren't done yet. Let's go see if there's anything left of the old transmitter. Well, I guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it.
We may have an intruder alert.
I'm gonna go see what else is left. Shoot! Hold up. Opening fire. Another one for the Minutemen.
I hope you enjoyed that last song. Okay. So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps, and there are
Hey.
Well, some people helped me stay in the air.
We really
People
did it.
Like,
I've been watching the Minutemen
this.
fall to pieces for so long.
John
I
and
just...
Kathy's Super Salon invites you to try out the latest
Now we've got to
innovations
pay
in
off on what we've
hairstyles.
started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last
jealous.
this time. So, you know, back to business.
Some Cole Porter.
But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere,
Anything
anytime.
Goes.
Which reminds me, I've got another trouble spot for you to check out. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Attention, Minutemen. We've just gotten word that a settlement is in trouble. Anyone within range, please respond.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
So there is a human being under all that power armor after all.
Sometimes I need a reminder, but yes, there is. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Akrnz Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
What happened at Akrnz Air Force Base?
Back in the capital wasteland, the Brotherhood was at war with a traitorous group of rebels who called themselves the Enclave. They maintained a mobile command post at the remains of Akrnz Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. The Brotherhood spearheaded an assault on the command post, which was ultimately successful, but costly. Quite a few soldiers died in that battle, and Paladin Krieg was among them. He made his mark on history. And whether you choose to believe it or not, you have the potential to do the same.
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You've earned that faith by your own hand. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Groovy. Whoa.
Being in the open like this is tactically irresponsible.
Do it in the Brotherhood.
It's 3 p.m.
Nice.
All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Whoa, man. Groovy.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. $11 p.m. out there. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Got it.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
the Minutemen, right?
The Minutemen are always happy to help. What did you need?
A pack of feral ghouls have holed up nearby. Some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun. We need someone to clear them out.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I'll be glad to have them gone.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
We've got company.
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
No prisoners!
Is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Remember the Citadel!
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 1 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. Of the Minutemen. It's 1 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Yes.
Happy Friday all.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 1 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Quiet. This is how we roll. Stay safe out there, people.
There we go. Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble. You did? Well, that's great news. Fella, you and the Minutemen have our gratitude. And our support.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. It's neck and neck.
In there?
Damn it! What is it now?
Oh, I'll find you.
Take him down, boys!
Don't think I can pick that.
Who the fuck is that? Come on, you're holding up the race. Just kill him already.
This.
Damn it! Screw this.
Nice.
They got the drop on him.
It's 3 p.m. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth.
Just get warmed
All
up
quiet.
over here.
Stay tuned for
Wish I had the caps to hire someone like you full-time around here.
Well, hello.
Hey.
Go ahead. How can I help you, Knight?
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. Old Rusty's as steady as ever. Let's give him a hit. Damn it! What is it now?
Shit, where'd that come from? Getting rained on over here.
Who the fuck is that?
Won't be able to pick this.
Long live the Brotherhood. For the Brotherhood.
Take him down, boys.
Nice.
What the?
Come on, you're holding up the race. Just kill them already. Damn it! Screw this!
Sound the all clear. I don't think we're alone.
We got it! Keep going!
It's 3 p.m. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Lost them.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Excuse me.
Did the Minutemen send you?
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone. Stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
I took care of some raiders earlier.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, we've talked about it, and we've decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's worth giving it another chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
Four o'clock. You're tuned to Minuteman Radio. Nothing new to report.
Hey.
Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
All right.
Carry something before you cripple yourself.
I told you Sanctuary would grow the sight of our eyes.
Yeah?
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. As usual, here's where they are.
I cleared out the ghouls that were giving that settlement trouble.
Glad to hear it, General. It's hard enough out here without people having to worry about ghouls in their backyard. Got another thing to talk to you about. Maybe you can find out where those bastards are coming from and put a stop to it.
First mistake, last...
Standing down.
"11 a.m. here at Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. This was just delivered by a robot. Anybody in the vicinity of Grey Garden, please go see what they need there."
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
Sure, let's take a look.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
Excuse me.
Shop's open. What do you want?
Sure, let's take a look.
All salvage.
Uh-huh.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
I got a store to run here. You gonna buy?
I'll take a look, sure.
It's all worth every cap I'm...
Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.